strict traffic enforcement can be. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Two teenagers rushed a 61-year-old woman's car. She struggled to hold control while bystanders stood frozen in shock. Anger is human, but road violence only multiplies the risk. Disputes belong to the law, not a
some noise, so that's why. What you just doing?
Probably heard this thing in the door.
Okay.
Looking all disheveled, like somebody was fighting you or something.
I'm bored. You ain't bored?
All disheveled, like somebody was fighting you or something.
So did they lose? Okay.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You ate some of that pie?
It wasn't good.
The pie?
The pie, I didn't enjoy it. I don't want no more of it. I rather, and plus I had a frozen one. I
You
like
ate
the
some of that
frozen
pie?
one better than the fresh one. The frozen one
The
was
pie?
much better than we had last time. I don't want no more of that.
What's going on with you with the taste bud?
Uh,
What's going on with you with the taste bud? What's going on with you with the taste bud? What's going on with you with the taste bud? Taste bud. What's going on with you with the taste bud? You must have been laying back.
what you mean, laying back in bed?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Why you say that?
Because you look disheveled.
I went to what?
Disheveled.
Oh. Sure did.
You went to sleep.
It
Mm-hmm.
goes off.
I know. You can see it in your face. Ate something and it went all out.
The weather about to change.
How can you tell?
Cause it's been cool in here again, and then it don't look hot outside.
Remember, it's supposed to have been like 71. 71 is the temperature. It's supposed to be the high today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to only been like 71. The rain, the rain's gonna cool it off even more.
I'm glad it wasn't washed out.
Yeah.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the LA Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And incomplete to open things up. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ready? 11, Agate. On red.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Rip, 23.
Now they try the right side here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Ready? All right, let's go.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
It's going to be a touchdown. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. Now this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 1960 Bison. 60 Bison. 15
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, it's Flynn. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. The Chargers had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete.
Come on.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give, right side. Flynn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's now third
Against a
down
team
and
coming off a
14.
win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They're going to look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
11, Agate. Hey, tomato.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
On the handoff, Harvey. And spins away. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Hey, Lion. Here we go.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now a handoff looking right. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Fred on red. Turn.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay within himself, just let it happen.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. 14.
Chargers, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And this one's incomplete.
Wow.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Wow.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Check up the lead.
They'll set up the throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken from just outside the 30. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Tighten up defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. 13, Lou.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one is
Come on with the bullshit. You just gonna stop now, man? God damn, you want him to win. Just let him fucking win. This is crazy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On red. Hey, Ginger, tight. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Harvey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Hey, run.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
30 left. Fred on red. Son, go. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Take right open. Hey, easy route, Silver.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Oh, now my thing is locked. I can't pick a fucking play. Come on, man. This is too much going on. This is stupid.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Go. Silver.
On 3rd down, Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Get up.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 6.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw here.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Intercepted.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wow.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 17-0 lead in tow, they might not be too eager to press the issue here.
Wow.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Now Lawrence. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard pickup.
And it'll be second down.
And 7.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now back to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2 yards.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
70 Lion. Ready.
They'll try the left side. It's Flynn. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go. Count 19 Lions. Right now, boys. Play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Chap 60, go.
He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
3rd and 5.
Hey,
Again, it's Harvey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get.
Come on, man. Why the fuck did he fall?
And he gets this one just
Come on, man. This fucking game is cheap.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Flynn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Here's the 2nd and 7. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
They'll run on first down. It's Flynn. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Flynn. And he's able to get it down to the 20.
Straight to the inside. They sent him to the outside. Okay.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's
That's
a
some
first
dumb
down.
shit right there.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Flynn. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23.
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
1 yard gain.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
Come on, man. He can't fucking throw the ball.
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Wow.
Long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
That's just crazy. Wow. Wow.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's a give up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. He's past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
God damn, if he hold the ball any longer.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Wow.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been
See the bullshit he doing. Y'all just ain't let me throw the fucking ball.
For one
That's all
side,
right.
and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Gain of 11. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete.
Wow. Come on, man. This is really...
You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Mustang 19. Push it through. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it third and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Hey, here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's out right at the 25. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps, because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through.
I sent it to the right.
This game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I would still like to control my own shit, even though he got the sack. That wasn't me.
They went zone blitz there, obviously successful. What makes the zone blitz successful?
Well, just go ahead and let's break the term down. Zone means they're going to play zone behind them in coverage, not man-to-man. But the zone blitz, why it's confusing to offenses? Because oftentimes defensive ends or defensive tackles will drop back into coverage, and linebackers linebackers or safeties will usually fill that gap and blitz in their spot, messing up the blocking responsibilities.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Once more with Harvey. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
He was tackled at the 27.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board, so if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now,
with the bullshit, man. Come on.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Well, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go trap. Go trap. Go win him. Go win him.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw caught and at the 5.
Wow.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Bengals, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.